Let's talk today about subject-verb agreement. When we have a subject, we need to make sure that the verb is in the form that matches that subject. Doing so can help your writing to flow better. Here's an example. A singular subject takes a singular verb. So, the dog, singular, barks. But more than one dog, the dogs would bark. Be careful with compound subjects. Think about this as 1 plus 1 equals 2. We have one brother, one sister together, joined by the word and, makes it plural now. My brother and sister are coming over. When subjects are joined by or nor instead of and, we're not adding them together. So then you choose the verb form that matches the subject closest to it. So we look at that word nor, what comes after it? Students, that's plural, so it gets were. We look in the second example at the or, the coach follows after it, it's closest to the verb, so the verb is in singular form. This next example is collective, so look at it like they're working as a team together. For example, if we had a soccer team, you have several people, but they're all working together as one unit. So the team is winning despite there being more than one person because they're collectively working together. This next example is kind of the opposite of that. Everyone is speaking of each individual not as a solid unit like a soccer team, but instead each individual knows the answer. Each of the boys individually has a locker, so it gets that singular verb. This example can be confusing. I find it helpful to take what is actually the subject, the box, and put it next to the verb. The box was on the table. Cookies was on the table doesn't sound right, but cookies is just describing the subject of the box. The box, singular, was on the table. This example is speaking directly to books and movies, their titles. The title is speaking of one singular entity, this one movie. So while games is a plural word, it's a title. The Hunger Games is a singular movie. The verb to be changes more than other verbs, so keep an eye out for that.